We've all seen people make hits out of household objects, but today we're going further. The question is, can you really make music with no sound? I'm talking 0% audio, no light switches, no finger snaps, and definitely no sample packs, just the raw empty air of my room. Most people think that a flat line is just silence, but to a producer it's a goldmine of hidden frequencies. Using advanced sound design, I'm going to try and rescue enough noise from the silence to build a professional grade track. Is it actually possible to find a kick drum in thin air, or a melody in the noise floor? We're about to find out if you can turn literal nothing into a banger. Let's make it happen. Our first job is to record nothing. That's enough of nothing. Now let's find the most silent bit of the track, which looks to be from the waveform about there. Now we'll have a look inside to see what is going on. I'm going to take one of the bits that doesn't have any of those pops. Let's take this. Now our job is to turn this silence into usable instruments, and we're going to do that using different processing techniques, but the main one we're going to use is EQ. We're going to use Pro-Q3 here and go in there and see if we can find a frequency that sounds good. So let's play this on loop. In fact, let's search for 440 because then we know we're going to be in tune. That's already at 30 decibels. So I'm going to layer this on top of another one. There we go, we're getting some signal now. Now we can drag this sound into Quick Sampler. Now, nice, we've actually got a usable note, and we could go. Our next job is to give it some more harmonic content, so I'm going to do that using the FabFilter Saturn, and this should give it a bit more texture. Gonna add some reverb on top of that. I'm now gonna add some delay to give it a cool sort of stutter effect. Make that slightly quicker, maybe a dotted 16th. Maybe a dotted 8th. That'll work. Let's draw that in. Nice. Now we can duplicate this all the way across. Now we need to create a bass line. So we're going to go back to our nothing sound, solo it so it's all we're hearing, and then hopefully we can pick out a new frequency that's a bit lower so it's more fundamentally a bass. Now we need to dirty this bass up a lot, so for that I'm going to use the Decapitator plugin, one of my favourite plugins from Soundtoys. It was at this point in producing the bass I realised despite everything I was doing being fundamentally correct, the inconsistencies in the initial recording made the bass sound very hard to control. I didn't know what to do. I tried changing the part of the recording I sampled, I tried tuning it to A440, then distorting it again and adjusting the gain. Nothing worked. And then I remembered about a plugin. So obvious it had slipped my mind. Of course, I should have done this right from the beginning. I needed to compress the sound. This takes the loudest parts of the track and reduces their amplitude, giving me a signal that is not only a consistent volume, but is also far easier to mix. This solution put me right back on track to finish the song. Now to make the drums. I'm going to try something slightly different with the drums. I'm going to use Alchemy and drag the nothing sound in and see if we can manipulate it to turn it into a kick sound. Going to boost the gain. We got it sounded like a kick. Let's go. There we go. Duplicate all this. Now we need to create the snare, so we're going to do that. We'll duplicate this because that's a good starting point. Pitch it up a little bit. Now this needs to have a bit of a reverb tail, I think. So let's add some reverb. And then we're going to really distort it and Saturnize it. Let's go. We'll go heavy distortion, shall we? Forgot my timer was pretty on. There we go. Now we need like a hiss sound. How are we going to do that? I reckon we take the original audio and just make it sound like a hiss. So let's do this. Nice. And then we can play that in using the sampler. There we go. Look at that. It's all coming together. Add a bit of gain to this as well. Bit of EQ just to sort it out. That's the chords done. I'll build out the track and sing the song. Used to love the way we danced when I met you. Standing in the kitchen like 1, 2, 1, 2. Standing in the kitchen like I might love you. And it's funny how it changes over time. Still in love with you and I love the vibe. But we don't dance in our socks no more. Now it just goes like my everything and more. Don't you walk out that door, I'll make it up, 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 up. Just the way you laugh at the silliest things. And I'm scared to death you'll leave, cause the way you act is right. It's sweet. I can't tell you what's wrong or right. All the feelings I have for deep inside. I just wanna hold on to you, never leave a move. My everything and more. Don't you walk out that door, I'll make it up, 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 up.